Hello, and welcome back to SARS Football Corner. Welcome back to another live stream, another show, another video on the channel. Big ups to everybody is tuned in nice and early. Big ups to everybody is watching on replay. Make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, people. We are back again with breaking news / a Man United preview for tonight to bless your screens, of course. I am joined by Sunshine, Sky, and Dice in the back. Big up, Dice. How are you doing?
Yeah, great. Thanks for having me on the channel, by the way. So make sure you guys all like and subscribe to Sod's Football Corner. Doing good. Outside of football, I cannot complain. So
life is good. Life is good. Same with me, man. Life is good. Life is good. Outside of football, life is great.
Yeah.
But then when we have to speak about football, it starts to get a little bit more upsetting. Because we have to start speaking about how we bottled the league, da 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 da. We're not bottled, but we didn't. I mean, we didn't even give a good go, to be honest. So
no, you didn't.
Yeah, I think that's upsetting for the both of us, to be honest, because we both
bottled some trophies, but maybe not the league.
Yeah, it is what it is, man. We ain't gonna speak about the cups because we just take them seriously. Do you know what I mean? But guys, make sure to go and subscribe to Sky's channel. This in the description, I have put her link to her channel. So go over there, subscribe to her. Make sure to go and support as well, people. It is much appreciated from you all. And I think we need to start with the breaking news, which is Andrea Berta will become Arsenal's new sporting director. I think the news was confirmed by Matteo Moretto, who came out and said that he will officially, it is finalized and they're no longer taking anybody else on. It is going to be Andrea Berta. It looks like that is all the paperwork is finalized. It's just trying to get it all signed and everything, just some minor details to go through, but that does look like it's happening now. We should start to see a few big name reporters like Fabrizio Romano, David Ornstein come out in the coming days to confirm that news. And listen, you can see from the smile on my face, I am ecstatic because this was my first. This is my number one pick for who could be our sporting director. Somebody who has balls, somebody who can actually like grab the transfer window by the scruff of the neck, somebody who can put the fries in a bag, basically. Do you know what I mean? And get deals over the line. And I can't lie, I'm ecstatic. I'm happy. I'm gassed that it's happening. Do you know what I mean? We've covered him over the last couple of streams, but yeah, do you know much? Well, I know we spoke backstage, and obviously you don't really know much about him. But what's your thoughts on us signing or hiring Andrea Berta, who was Atleti?
Yeah, so I don't know about him, but I was looking in the behind off stage or whatever.
The intro.
Yeah, and so from what I've seen here, he's actually won Atletico Madrid quite a few. I mean, he's been with them when they've won a few trophies, like in terms of La Liga, Copa del Rey, Supercopa, Champions League. Yeah. He's gotten one of everything, it looks like. On top of that, he's made 5 of Atleti's most expensive signings in João Felix, Julian Alvarez, Lamar, Diogo Costa, and Conor Gallagher. But most importantly, his best money for value signings are Rodri, Griezmann, Luis Suarez, and then Jan Oblak. So from what I'm seeing, it seems like he knows what he's doing, and he brought some talent to the club and he's helped them get trophies. And what do you need more than that?
We need trophies 100%. And you know what? That Rodri, if he can bring a player like Rodri to the club, I mean, listen, I'm just cheesing because I'm just so happy. It's just, do you know, when you've had to survive Edu for a minute, and then Jason Ito comes in and he's just like a worthless piece of he's just, this guy is just, I'm trying not to swear. No, he's just a waste of space.
Did you have any experience before being at Arsenal, Edu?
I think he was somewhere in Brazil, working somewhere in Brazil. So When he came in, there was the whole buzz. Oh my god, we're gonna be able to enter the Brazilian market. We're gonna be getting all these.
Okay.
The only one we saw was Marquinhos. That's the only,
Oh,
and then you could say possibly Gabriel Jesus, but he was already at Man City, so there was he didn't find nothing. That was just there.
yeah.
So this is the thing. I mean, after surviving that, in order to now come out, get Andrea Berta. I mean, listen, it's amazing. It's amazing news for me. I am ecstatic. I am gassed because sometimes, like, I feel like we needed somebody who can like really get deals over the line. Somebody who has plenty of.
Yeah.
The main thing for me is his connections. Like
Mhm.
100%, he's been in the game for years, so he has connections with all of the clubs, all of the sporting directors, all of the higher ups, the owners. He's got connections with all of these people. So that is what we need. And especially now he's learning his English. He's going to be speaking to English clubs as well.
Yeah.
He's known to be, because I've done some reading up on him, known to be a very good negotiator and getting deals over the line quickly and effectively, which is exactly what I need right now. Because we take way too long on deals. I think we saw that with the Mikel
No,
Marino deal.
absolutely. Yeah. You take way too
Yeah.
long.
Honestly, I think we saw that with the Mikel Marino deal. Like that took like 3 weeks to get that done. 3 weeks. Like, I'm sorry, but as a big club, you can't be taking 3 weeks to get a deal over the line
But
for
it's not
somebody.
even the deal. It's who as well. Like, why are you trying to get him so badly? Like that.
Honestly, the thing is, they'll probably have plans anyway, so he'll probably have to. I think the summer will already be decided, but he might add some little things in the summer to bring them in. But I'm just ecstatic that now finally that he's going to be named as the Arsenal sporting director. A
So
lot
do
of
you
the
think, can I ask this? Sorry
no,
for
no,
cutting
go
you
ahead.
off. For me, obviously, like now that I'm looking into who this person is, I'm
Mhm.
kind of like the last thing you guys need is like somebody who knows what they're doing, obviously, because then you have a potential to win things. But with this person coming in, do you think that they're going to then give Arteta another year because of that?
Well, I think the owners are already destined to give him another year,
Okay.
but the main thing for me in regards to why I think it's such a big thing for him to come in is that, let's say for instance we do get rid of Arteta, I want somebody in that role who's able to do the scouting properly for the new manager who's going to come in, because I don't see Arteta winning anything, in my personal opinion. After this season, I said at the end of the season, if he doesn't win anything major, for me, he has to go. The club are not going to follow that standard
Mhm.
which I've set. Obviously, they've got their own personal standards, so they're going to keep Arteta for another season and back him. But if it does end up going pear shaped, and next season they do get rid of him at the end of the season, at least we've got a guy now who can get somebody and can. I can trust him so far from what I've heard.
Yeah.
I can put trust in him. But of course, all of this is just me reading about him and all of that kind of stuff. I've still got to see what he's going to do when he gets here. Do you know what I mean? It's not just like, oh my goodness, everything that he does is going to turn to gold. I've got to see if what's written about him is real. If what's written about him is that, I need to see action, because words are great. Words are like, oh yeah, look at this, he's that. I heard all of that stuff about Edu, so I've got to see the action
Right.
before I can actually. Do you know what I mean? It's all good talking about somebody, but unless you're seeing it in front of your eyes, unless you're seeing it happen, like there's no point of just going all in on this guy. I've got to see what he's gonna do in the summer. I've got to see what
Mhm.
he's gonna do in the January transfer window next season. So it's gonna be an interesting one, but definitely from what I've read, he definitely looks like a very good candidate, in my personal opinion. And yeah, listen, I'm happy. I'm happy. I can't complain right now. Um, it's good to have somebody who can, like I said, get deals over the line very quickly, because yeah, with Edu it wasn't good. Jason Aito, um, surprisingly, that guy actually we were told through ITKs and this and that, and David Ornstein himself.
Okay.
We were told that with his transfer window in January, because he was heading up the transfer window in January, he actually turned a few heads and actually impressed the higher ups, if you can believe that.
Mhm.
That's what we've been told. He
Wow.
impressed the higher ups by doing nothing, basically.
Wow.
Absolutely nothing. And this just shows that
Shows
yes,
us.
Arteta's a problem,
Yeah.
or Arteta's going to become a problem soon if he doesn't win anything. But there's a bigger problem with the ownership and what they tolerate.
Right.
Because I can be like, okay, yeah, the owners are American, they know F all about football, yeah. They just bought a club, they hire the people to do the jobs.
Right.
Right, okay. So if you hire the people to do the jobs and you know what you want to do, you've got certain things that you want to reach. You've told us to be excited. This is coming from Josh Conky himself. Be excited. We're going to do big things. We're going to win trophies, this and this and that. I've got a manager who at the end of last season is telling me, oh, guys, don't be satisfied. Don't be this, don't be that. Always strive for more. We're going to get something big, this and that. Come to this season and we don't get something big. Like, do you know what I mean? And even if I really want to put my positive head on and say, okay, you know what, he got injuries this season, this. Next season has to be the last season for him. It has to be. In my personal opinion, I'm going to next season with vibes. Do you know what I mean? For me, next season is vibes. Let's just see what happens. I want the manager out, so it is where it is. If he wins something, I'll come out and apologize and whatever. Sorry, Mikel, you did mad. Big up. But for now, I don't know if this guy's going to be able to win us the league.
I think it's a good move for you though, because we were talking about this a little bit earlier, but this is a big summer for a lot of teams, especially for next season, because if Liverpool wins, obviously, then this summer, I think, depending on the summer you have, or City or Liverpool, it'll then determine who's going to be at the top the following season. Because Virgil, Salah, Trent, they could be gone. We don't know. I mean, I'm sure some of them will stay. In terms of your squad, Saliba, Gabriel, I know they've been on the talks a little bit. I don't know if they're gonna, stay or go kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
You need strikers. So who has the best summer, I think, is going to be key for next season. It's going to be anyways.
And I think that's also something for me, which I look at, and I'm like very interested in it, because the fact that it's a big summer for a lot of teams, means that they're going to be so much competition.
Absolutely.
Not because there was even some clubs that you didn't mention in there, because there's you guys, there's Chelsea.
No. I respectfully, like, yes, it's a big summer, but we're not anywhere going to be. I don't think we're in the top. Next.
So with Man United, there's one thing I do know is that all of this saving stuff, and this trying to cut
lunches.
Yeah, this guy is doing a madness. You know what I mean? Listen, penny pinching, it's crazy. But all of this penny pinching, all of this cutting costs, and all of that stuff, it has to be for a reason. And I think that reason is they're planning to go massive in the summer transfer window, meaning they have to cut funds now so they don't get hurt, because I think something came out with Man United, and obviously we can now transition into Man United slowly. But
do we have to?
No, we're 100% going to. Now that I've spoken about my trauma and what's going on with my club, we need to speak about your club a little bit.
We're done with your trauma, but we'll get
there. But in regards to Man United, I think, like, for me, I look at it as that has to be going to something, because I know that now I think you guys are close to PSR. Or you're literally on the doorstep of PSR and about to breach it. So he's cutting costs as much as he can. So once you get into the new season, you're able to go hard in the summer. Do you know what I mean? This and this and that. So listen, it's definitely going to be It's definitely gonna be interesting. But what's your thoughts on your transfer window then?
Yeah, I mean, I would agree. You're right. I think Chelsea should have a good summer too, but it is huge in the sense of I think cutting costs will help, but it will only help if we're able to sell players as well. If we can't sell some of these players that we have on loan, or potentially players like, I'm sorry, Lindelof, Maguire, like people
Why
that,
you apologizing?
huh?
They need to go. I even know why you apologize. They need to go. These
I
guys.
know, like I just don't know what's realistic because I would love to get all these players to go. It's just not realistic to have all of these players leave. So if we can't sell or profit off of some of these players, even the ones on loan, that's going to be a huge key to me to show me what kind of summer we're going to have as well. If we can sell a good portion of those players, then okay, maybe, this is me being delusional. Victor Gyökeres, I don't know. Um, some midfield presence, wing backs, a goalkeeper maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna get. I would say first order of business is you win football matches because you can score. We need better presence in the attack. I am so tired of watching Garnacho, Hoyland, and Xerxes every single match. It is insufferable. So I definitely needs to change. And I don't think any manager could win with this squad, honestly. Like not even like Pep Guardiola or somebody. I genuinely believe that. They're just really bad. So
I think you guys are going through what we went through at the start,
yeah.
which was um the situation where you're gonna have to get rid of a lot of players, but you're also gonna have to bring in players.
Yeah.
But I think right now your squad is rather big. So
It
you
is.
will need to cut your squad a bit. I'm not sure how many players you've actually got in your squad, but regarding the squad, you will need to cut it a little bit, and you're going to need to bring in some players. But I think there's going to be more outgoings than there will be incomings, just because of the vast amounts of low quality players that you have. Because I know somebody said this. I think it was Terry who said this on the football terrace. Big up Terry, who said I think he said now that you're playing like a sophisticated style of football, it's showing that these players have low IQ or low football IQ. Let me not say low IQ, but low footballing IQ to be able to play in that system. Do you know what I
Right.
mean? Which that's a massive thing. That's something that at least now you're seeing.
Uh-huh.
Now you can start. Now Amorim can actually start in the summer to say, right, this player doesn't fit my system. This player doesn't fit my system. This player doesn't fit my system. Which ones are the cheapest to let go? Let's start getting rid of them first. Some of them, like obviously, like Denzel, I think said, Maguire loving his paycheck. He ain't going nowhere.
Too bad.
Maguire has got a big paycheck, so he might not go straight away. It depends because they might start terminating contracts. I don't know, but that's what we were doing at the start. We were just
Yeah.
terminating contracts. Do you know what I mean? It was some people were going for free, some people we were getting like small money for. It all depends on what happens, but
Mhm.
all I can say is that Jim Ratcliffe, Omar Barada, and all of these men have got one mad job to go, like one mad job on their hands for this summer because now they've got Amorim. People were asking for Amorim to be sacked. In my personal opinion, I think it's way too early for that.
Yeah.
Uh, and I've seen that quite a lot.
Oh yeah.
And,
So
and
many people are Emery out. And their
yeah,
reason for that is because they don't like, which I can agree to this to an extent of him not using correct lineups. Like I would prefer if he would just use youth players instead of playing Dallo consistently or Hoyland consistently. Like you don't need to keep doing that. They don't work. They don't fit.
hmm.
But they're saying that he doesn't like they just don't see anything. They don't see a style of play with him. They don't like, how he's using the players. They don't think anybody's improved. And I'm like, he started in November. Okay. Like I understand we didn't have a manager bounce, so that's why it feels a little bit different because we haven't had one. I mean,
Yeah,
and he's lost a lot of games. So that too is where people are frustrated because he's lost so many games, which again I understand, but like I think they need to be patient in the sense of we are really poor. Like, I don't think people are really understanding how bad we are.
I'm so sorry. I've been raided, and I think it's Hassam.
Is it?
Given the fact that they're doing it in 0 UCL raid. Big up to Hassam for the raid. Big up to Hassam for the raid. I think it's Hassam. Let me just confirm. Because this guy is a fraud.
I mean, he's not wrong. So, just saying.
Yeah, it is the Hassam raid. Big up to Hassam for the raid. Guys, if you're coming in, make sure to smash the like button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Look at this guy. Wallah, this guy. This guy, bro. يا أخي have some shame. احتار من راسك. احتار من راسك يا أخي. مالك. احتار من راسك والله. Oh, here we go. They're all coming in. Here we go.
They're all coming in now.
Big
up the song.
You are a fraud, mate. But anyway, listen, big up to everybody. Make
sure
they're
not wrong though. So, like, I know I'm on your channel, but like, they're not wrong.
Listen, we haven't got a UCL. We have no heritage in the Champions League. It is what it is. Big up to the champion.
Worry. You scored 7 on PSV, so things could be turning around.
We're record breakers, mate. We're record breakers. Okay. Away games, we scored the most goal, mate. We scored the most goals.
More goals in a trophy, but it's
Alhamdulillah. I know you guys don't like this. Alhamdulillah. I'll be here for it, man. Listen, Real Madrid, man. I'm on to you, bro. I'm on to you, man. Yeah, just watch out for me.
Right, hashtag pray for Real Madrid. Is that what we're doing? Yeah, now?
Bro. Hashtag pray for Real Madrid, man. We're there, man. We're alive.
Somebody's recording this.
Saka at the Bernabeu, mate. We will be there, man. But sorry, you were saying something. Big up to Hassam for the raid. Big up to everybody, man. Absolute legends, man. Thank you very much for coming in. Just smash
thank you. Yes, clip that, please, Hassam. Clip that.
Clip is crazy. But yeah, sorry, Sky. You were saying something about United, obviously on the whole having to.
I mean, I was just agreeing with you on terms of like I don't want Amorim out. I think he needs a summer.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
You know what? That's one thing. And speaking of Hassam, I think he said something where he understands where they're coming from. And this is the thing. I know you're saying that people are questioning his lineups and why is he playing Højlund and playing Xerxes. I feel like people don't understand. And no offense to anybody who's made this thing, but I feel like people don't understand that some of these players have in their contracts they have to play a certain amount of games. If they don't play a certain amount of games, you will breach their contract and they'll be liable to like sue the club.
If that's contracts, that's sick. That makes me sick.
We used to have a contract, and I think it was Granit Xhaka, if I'm not mistaken, who had to play a minimum of 20 something games a season. Start those games. So a lot of this happens in a lot of contracts, a lot of big contracts when they come to big clubs. A lot of these contracts are filled with like minimum games played because they don't want to go there and just sit on the bench. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, like
Bellerin had one as well. Bellerin had one as well where he had to play games. Otherwise, we'd be in breach of contract. And a lot of players have these kind of things. So I wouldn't be surprised if they put something in like Højlund's contract, say he has to play this amount of games. You've bought him for 70 mil. Do you know what I mean? He could have gone to other clubs and played like however many games. Do you know what I mean? So there's definitely that, which I think people have to take into account. So maybe it's not Amorim choosing to do that. Maybe it's Amorim kind of being forced, like, yo, you have to play these guys until the summer at least.
How that's okay in a sense of if you're not good enough, you don't deserve to play. Like maybe I'm just so old school like that, like where if you're stinking up the pitch, like I'm sorry, you don't start. Period. Like you don't deserve it. But I didn't know that could be in contracts. That's wild to me.
Yeah, it's been in contracts for ages, and this is the thing. Like as much as I want players to not play, I realize that some of these players do have these kind of contracts. I don't think we give these players that kind of contract anymore. I'm talking about us. Yeah. I don't think we give these kind of contracts anymore, but at the start we were giving them. Do you know what I mean? And these players had these kind of contracts. So I don't know whether you guys are still in a mess and they're given those kind of contracts, but do you know what I mean? It's definitely something that you have to look at. But I think looking at the game tomorrow anyway. By the way, listen, big up to everybody who has subscribed. Big up to everybody who has smashed the like button. Make sure to smash the like button. And Sky's link is in the description. Just go into the description, guys. Give Sky a subscription as well over there. Go and subscribe to her channel. The link to her channel is in the description, guys. So just click on it, go into her channel, subscribe, put notifications on, all done and dusted. But in regards to the game tomorrow, I'm not as ambitious as and I'm not as optimistic as many fans.
That is like so refreshing to hear, because all I've heard is we're gonna smack them. We just scored 7 goals. We're gonna go to Old Trafford and score 5. I'm like, when have you ever done that? It has been a while since you've scored 3.
However, they better go and slap them, man. Yeah,
they
better go and slap them. But in reality, what I think is gonna happen is I think this game ends 1-1. It stinks of a draw. It stinks.
I literally said that's my prediction too. 1-1.
It reeks of a draw. Like I don't know why, but anytime we go to, like, even when we were, I don't know if you remember at the start of the season 22-23, like we went to your ground. Yeah, we were like everybody was just getting lick, and then we came to your stadium, 1-0 loss, I think it was. Yeah, first team and first team to take points off of us. Do you know what I mean? So it was it's, I don't know what it is about Old Trafford. It's the theater of nightmares for us, mate. Honestly,
I mean, to be fair, the fortress isn't as intense as it is. I think it's probably the worst. One of the worst squads, and Old Trafford's not what it used to be. Let's be real. So,
but the fans still get up for the game.
They
like,
do.
I feel like when it's Arsenal, it's personal. It's the same as like Man City or like a Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? Maybe Liverpool and Man City is a bit more hostile, but I feel like Arsenal is still in that. Just with the whole Arsene Wenger versus Fergie, the rivalry. In my personal opinion, that's the hostility is there from the fans when we come to town. So there's definitely going to be that, and I think the fans are probably going to be up for it. Do you know what I mean? So that's definitely one that I'm looking at. But I don't know. I'm just not as optimistic as all these other fans who were saying we're going to go there and slap. Like, I'd love for us to go there and slap. Yeah. We better win this game. We better win this game.
Oh, that's
me
true.
Saying how I think it's gonna go.
Yeah.
Me saying how I think it's gonna go is one thing, but us actually going and doing what I think is gonna happen is a disgrace.
Yeah.
Because this Man United team is awful. No offense, but it is.
Yeah.
Like it's for them. Listen, these guys, I don't know what happens to Man United. I don't know why they play so well in the games. Can we just do what we did in the home game, please? 2 corner goals.
Yeah, that would make it so, because you guys, to be fair, haven't been scoring on your set pieces as much.
Exactly.
So, and I think too, your attack is very different now, considering you have Mourinho up at the 9, and you have the youth players. Like, to be fair, Nwaneri, I think, has done a really good job. Your attack isn't as strong. I'm not as worried with your attack. This match, because before the PSV match, I mean, you guys weren't really scoring either, so
I feel like that was just pressure being let off with Liverpool gonna win the league. Yeah. I think that was just them saying, yeah, you know what, we understand that it's gone. We understand that the league's gone. Let's just let out all of our goals. Let's just punch up a PSV real quick. So instead of Liverpool, do you know what I mean? Let's just punch them up. It's nuts. But the thing is, I think looking at it, it's definitely one where I look at this game and I'm just like, oh my God, I don't know why. It feels like I can't go fully, like, just put my chest out. Do you know what I mean? I did predict a 1-0, I think I predicted a 1-0. But just a quick one from big up to African Cat, of course, absolute legend. Saying, even though you're a fraud. Hey?
No, go ahead.
No, he said, even though you're a fraud, I'm supporting your hard work. Pat, listen, big up to you. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, big up to you, man. I appreciate the super chat. I appreciate all your super chat and supporting my channel. It's always appreciated from every single person who does super chat, of course. We love to see it. But listen, it takes one to know one, mate. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. It takes one to know one, mate. Big up to you though. But in regards to this game, I feel like you lot are lucky. You lot are so lucky. Do you know why?
Why?
Because guess who was in training today?
For us or for you?
Fast.
Saka?
Bukayo Saka is back in training.
He's not gonna
It's
play tomorrow.
no, he's not. He's not. He's not going to play until like the Fulham game after the
Okay.
international break. They've already said that it's most likely the Fulham game or the game after that, which I think is Everton away, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, was it? Okay, fair enough. Let's not bring that up then. Let's not bring that up. Big up T, you're a ledge, man. Thank you very much because I didn't want to go too far with that. The picture was a fake. Let's just move on. Okay, you lot aren't lucky. Saka is not in training. And Saka's probably just chilling. He's gonna be in the stands. Or he's probably gonna be watching it from home.
Yeah.
Well, big up to T. T saved me there because I was about to go into one saying, "Oh my god, he's traded." But in all honesty, I don't want him rushed back. I don't know how, because I think it's split the fan base a bit because there's some of us who don't want Saka rushed back. Now, I'd be happy if he didn't come back and play the whole season, if I'm being completely honest.
Yeah.
But I do feel like he is to be rushed back a little bit.
We talked about this though, but if you let's say you beat Atletico or Real Madrid, whoever you play, and then you play what is it? You move to the next round after that. Would you want him back if you move that far into the Champions League? So if you beat Atletico or Real,
which is
I'm just saying, if you did, right. Would you want him back at that point? With the possibility.
Here's the thing, yeah. It all depends on how he's looking, if he gets enough rest. Because the thing is, for me, I look at Saka and I look at the way he was when he got injured. Like they were saying that the hamstring was hanging off the bone, this and that. Yeah, it was bad. It was really, really bad. He had to get surgery and all of that stuff. So I don't want to rush him back because, do you know what I mean? Because of the severity of the injury. Now, if he's cleared by the medical staff, and it's not Arteta putting pressure on him, it's not because Saka's going to ask to. If Saka was in training right now, he'd ask to play tomorrow. He'd ask to play tomorrow. He wants to play every single game. He doesn't care if he runs himself into the ground because he's a football player.
Right.
Every football player is just going to ask to play. Let me play. They'll often lie and they'll say, "Oh no, nothing's hurting. I'm all right."
Right.
But in the grand scheme of things, that's down to the medical staff. The medical staff have to call it, and we should not be doing this, or we should not be letting him play until he's healthy enough. The thing is, with hamstring injuries, it's so easy for them to become reoccurring injuries and reoccurring problems. We've seen that with the likes of Reece James. We've seen that with the likes of other players who've had these kind of hamstring injuries. They've destroyed their career. Hamstring injuries destroy careers, and they destroy them in the long term because, you can get a couple of months, but then you're out for a couple of months. Then you can come back for a couple of months. Then you're out for like 5 months because you've had another tear, like, do you know what I mean? Or another pulled hamstring. Like it's just one of them ones where I just look at, I can't sit there and make a call on anything. I just want to go by what I don't care what happens in the Champions League because I know for a fact that I don't see us winning it. I think the likelihood of us winning it is like maybe 5%, maybe 10%, I can say.
Okay.
But it's still very, very low. Do you know what I mean? So
I was just curious if you wanted to come back, because listen, Todd, I understand that like you don't think you could win, but that's what Champions League is, right? It's not necessarily the best team that always wins it. So if it happened and you went through, I was just curious if you wanted.
I think I would still stand in the same I'll still stand on my ethics here and say that I wouldn't want him to play if he's not ready. I wouldn't want him to be rushed back. If he's not ready to come back, don't rush him back. It's just that simple. Like, even if we get past Real Madrid in some weird and unbelievable way, then we have to play either a Liverpool or a PSG or whoever. Yeah. But I just don't want him. I just don't want him to be rushed back. In my personal opinion.
Yeah.
Ashley saying, would you swap Saka for a UCL? Listen, in my personal opinion, people who say, would you swap this or would you swap a trophy? Would you swap this for Saka? I think it's mad to say that you wouldn't swap.
People would swap their wives for that. That's just what they said on Twitter.
In the speed I would swap Saka for a UCL right now is unbelievable, mate. Unbelievable. Let's not question what a UCL is. It's a trophy. With all due respect, I love Saka. Saka is my star boy. Saka is my this Ashley guy's tapped. Online. This Ashley guy's tapped. Yeah, this guy's gone, bro. Let's hope Ash guys, let's pray for Ashley on this night of Ramadan. Let's hope that Ashley's missus ain't watching, mate.
I know.
Because if she is, Ashley's dead, bro. Like if we don't hear from him in future streams, Ashley's dead. But anyway, big up to Ashley. But yeah, no, I would swap Saka for a UCL. But let's get on to the game. So let's get on to starting 11s. Your favorite part, I assume, where you get to pick your starting 11. What are you going with in this game?
Okay. I have no choice, so Onana's in goal. Why is that funny? Why are you laughing?
Nah, because Onana is just too funny, man.
If anyone watched the Sidemen charity match, by the way, Sketch can gladly take his place. Anyway,
what a guy. I didn't, but what a guy, whoever that guy is.
Yeah, he actually so it went to penalties and he saved Simon's pin. I don't know if he anyway, he played really well. So
okay.
All right, back three, I'm going De Ligt, Mazraoui, and Euro. No, XQC is worse, probably.
Who's XQC?
He's a streamer.
Oh, is this still on the charity? Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, sorry.
For the wing backs, unfortunately, Dorgu is suspended. So that to me is where that kind of sucks because he actually does provide a lot for us and it takes Dalot out of the left wing back. So because Dorgu's not playing, I think Dalot will be left wing back.
Yeah.
And on the right, no. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I would look at Casemiro's been doing well, so maybe Cass and not on the right wing back, but in the middle. Cass and they might be hurt. I'm going Cass and Ugarte. And then wait,
We're
no.
still waiting for that wing back. We're still waiting for that. Who did you put in your centre backs?
I
know it's Hoyland. Not Hoyland,
no.
sorry. Euro. You put Euro, De Ligt, and where's Dalot?
Left wing back.
Left wing back. Okay, yeah. Oh wow. Malassia's playing for PSV. We slapped him up.
Yeah.
So
I forgot. Wait, hold on. I have to think about Bruno. Front three. I'm just going what I think Amorim's doing. So front three obviously is going to be Garnacho, Hoyland, Xerxes. Honestly, shoot.
That laugh.
Okay, Bruno's in the mid. Wait, no. Yeah, Bruno's in the middle. Bruno with Casemiro. Because I think Ugarte got hurt. So I don't know who I'm going to do right wing back. Honestly. I don't know. Because he's going to put Garnacho, Hoyland, Xerxes, which are the 2 10s and the 9. And then Where am I going to put Bruno? Yeah, we'll just go Bruno with Casemiro there in this center, and then my right wing back. Oh God, I don't know who I want to put there. I
You're
don't know.
most probably gonna have to put Euro there or something.
No, because if we put someone there, it will be Mazraoui. So he'll put Dallo and Mazraoui.
Oh yeah, no, that's what it's gonna be. Sorry, Mazzarawi. Sorry.
And then you'll have DeLit and Euro and Maguire in the back.
Yeah.
I mean, because there's no Dorgu. So maybe that's. But I want the back three of Mazraoui and. Well, that makes sense then, because Dorgu did play. Yeah, so that's what's going to happen. It's going to be Mazraoui in the right wing back because Dorgu did play in the Europa League match. So that makes sense. And then, yeah.
Is Cheeto going to start this game or is he going to probably come
I want him to. With 100%, I want Cheeto to start over Højlund. And my prediction's 1-1. So I have the goal going to him. And then he's going to do the Thierry Henry on the flag. That's what I'm doing. That's what's happening. So.
Wait, what? Hold
Just
on a
if
minute.
you were wondering.
Hold on a minute. Who's Thierry Henry? Cheeto.
Yeah, so he's gonna score on you, and then he's gonna do Thierry Henry celebration.
What?
Okay.
The knee slide?
No, the goal
or the goal or the corner flag.
Yeah, the corner flag.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing. Wallahi, if he does that, bro, this guy don't start me, bro. You know. Look at this. Look at this. You said Thierry Henry celebration. I grabbed for the food straight away, bro. I'm gonna start. This is gonna be depression eating. Do you know what I mean? It's mad. It's mad. Now fair enough. So what we've got is so just to go over it. So you got Onana in goal.
Mm-hmm.
You've got a back three of DeLit, Euro, and Maguire. Dallo on the left. You've got Mazraoui on the right. You've got Casemiro and
Harry Maguire's injured. So
instead of Harry Maguire, we're gonna put Lindelof there.
That guy's literally the bane of my existence. That is the bane of my existence.
Come on. We'll have to see it, man. Who knows, man? Hopefully we can score, bro. We still can't. We still probably won't score because it just is where it is. So you've got Casemiro and you've got Bruno Fernandes as the double pivot, which stinks, by the way. But
I know it does. But I think
Bruno Fernandes in that position is the worst position for him to play. Like
where else is he gonna go, Saad?
In the 10?
No, but he's not gonna. I agree with you, but he doesn't do that. He puts Garnacho and Xerxes there, and then puts Højlund at the 9.
Why Garnacho is still playing is crazy. But
exactly.
Listen, contracts. Who knows? Now, even for him, it might not even be a contract for him because he's a youngster. So
right.
It shouldn't even be a contract thing for him. He's just playing him. Do you know what I mean? And then you said you got Casemiro and Bruno. Then you got Thingy in the 10, Garnacho. Then you said you got 2 strikers.
Xerxes and
Højlund. Xerxes plays the 10, and then Højlund and Garnacho are the strikers.
No, so it's not 5, like that. Like
was it with it
and a striker? So we do it 2 10s.
Oh, okay. You do 2 10s and a striker, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So Garnacho and Xerxes are 10s,
and
then Højlund is a striker.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's
that stinks. That stinks. The fact, oh mate, the fact that we might not even win against this team is crazy. But listen, big up to Amorim, big up to Man United, of course.
Big up to Amorim. Get out of here.
Yeah, big up to Amorim, man.
Get out of here.
Listen, he knocked us out of the cup. I think that's good enough for you guys. Do you know what I mean? You dunked on our trophy hopes, so it is what it is. I guess you don't.
I mean, outside of that, there's not much we can do because I mean, you could have a Collier come on, you could have Cheeto come on, but like with players suspended, with injuries like Ahmad and Mainu, and there's not much else we can do. So, Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go for my starting 11.
Let's do it.
I want to go the strongest that we can go, so I'm gonna go Raya in goal. I'm gonna go Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, and Marzu Skelly at left back.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. Um, I'm gonna go Party and Rice and Erdegaard in the midfield, and I'm gonna go Trossard, Marino, because that's the strongest we have, and Ethan Wanyeri on the right.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the strongest we can go.
Oh yeah,
Is
Skelly
it-
is suspended. That's right.
No, he missed one game. He
No,
missed
I
the
think they.
Forest game.
I thought they gave him 3.
Did they give him the 3 games, or is it? I thought it was just one game because it wasn't.
I think he's out.
3 games. La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah.
Are you okay?
Right.
I think we're lucky then, right?
So yeah, you are 100%. So Marzu Skelly is out.
Yep.
I'm gonna go Kieran Tierney at left back.
Wait, what? I
There
think
we go, Boston. Yeah, thank you, Boston. Thank you. That's what I thought. It was a 1-game suspension because he denied a goal scoring opportunity. It wasn't a reckless challenge. It wasn't a violent conduct or anything like that. I'm sure it's violent conduct is the only thing that gets you 3-game ban. Like if you go and like freaking like strangle a player, or do you know what I mean, or punch someone in the face, or smack them in the mouth. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure even if it's a straight red, it's only certain reds. It's only certain reasons that will get you the 3-game ban, which is violent conduct, which it wasn't. Are you searching out right now?
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. Nobody's really being straightforward.
They never are when you need a straight answer. Like they always start. Well, if you look at this, subscribe to our page real quick, and then we'll tell you. I don't want to subscribe to your damn page, please. By the way, guys, how many likes are we on while we're trying to search this up to do a VAR check? Guys, we're on 63 likes. Can we get to 100 likes? We've got 217 people here. Please, guys, I beg you. Let's just get this done, please. I'm pretty sure someone's going to be live, so we can do that right now to redirect. Just set it up while we're just quickly looking for this. Who's going to be live? Who's going to be live?
Nobody saying anything. Hey, TJ, do you know if Skelly's available tomorrow? Nobody's saying anything. Literally nobody. I don't see one straight answer. Someone's like, no, he's not. Someone's like, yes, he is. I don't know. He's not. TJ said he's not. I'm so confused. I don't know.
What's Jack speaking about? What's the Ornstein Bomber, mate?
See?
Ornstein Bomber. Let's go, mate. Bang.
What did Ornstein say?
Bang. Let's get on the screen, mate. Let's get on the screen, mate.
Get it on the screen.
Let's get on the screen, mate. You got to say it like that. Let's get on the screen, mate.
Get on the screen, mate.
Yes. Come on, man. Let's get on the screen. Oh, there we are, man. Let's share the screen real quick. Bang. Ornstein Bomber of the finest fashion, man. Oh, mate, let's look at this. So, Andrea Berta reaches full agreement with Arsenal to become sporting director. 53-year-old left Atletico Madrid in January and was amongst multiple candidates in the process. Italian prioritized Arsenal above other top-level opportunities and contracts being finalized. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Here we go. Ozzy said, you're right. Skelly will probably start checked on that. Okay, so yeah. So I'm sure. So there we are. Guys, so from what we're seeing, yeah. So he is gonna be back.
That
He is
helps.
gonna be
Man.
back.
That helps.
So I'm getting Miles Lewis Skelly at left back, and yeah, the rest of my um the
I'm
rest of my
hoping like
starting 11 is
Thomas
my starting
Partey does
11.
something really stupid, like gets a red card or like
Yeah, chill
slide
out, man.
tackle somebody really hard, and then that helps us in the in the
The
match.
jury's out on that guy anyway, man. This guy
I
needs to leave.
know.
He needs to
That's
leave the
what I'm
club.
hoping for.
But in regards to the game, what do you see? What do you see the score prediction being then?
So mine
I'm going full strength.
full strength. You said 1-1.
No. I said with my starting 11. By the way, I'm going full strength.
Oh, okay. No, I mean when you say those things again, your defense obviously is solid, and that's where my concern is because trying to score on Saliba, Gabrielle, and the like, it's not easy. And Ray is also a really good goalkeeper, so it just us scoring is going to be like we've done really well on our set pieces actually lately, so it could be a free kick, penalty, but outside of that, I don't know much else we can do on the attack. But then on the flip side, I think our defense hopefully could hold our own versus your attack. Just depends on who shows up in the midfield, actually. Because if Odegaard has a stinker, it's peak for you. If Odegaard steps up, Declan Rice, same thing. If they have stinkers, it's a long day for you.
I think with the midfield battle, I think we'll win that. But
maybe if they show up.
My problem, to be honest, looking at it, my problem is the attackers. Will the attackers take the opportunities that are given to them? Because even if you look at the game against Man United in the cup, let's face it, that should have been a game where we scored like 3, 4, 5 goals, but we didn't because the attack is absolutely awful.
Yeah,
Kai Havertz, bro, that guy.
But that was the ball's fault, right, or something like that.
Sorry.
That was like the football's fault. Like it was
No. So that was against Newcastle. Where
okay. I mean, I was just here.
So that was the League Cup, not the FA Cup. I'm not sure what happened with the FA Cup ball. I don't know if it's they might have fitted it to be similar. You know what I mean, to the Premier League ball, just so we can have a bit of a. Well, it didn't. Even then, they tried to help us as much as they could. And
but again, like I understand that, but your attack was different than still. Like I don't know. If you guys will obviously get shots on us, but
I'll be real with you, and this is me speaking with all kind of seriousness. I'm being completely 100% serious, guys. So please don't laugh at me, guys. Here we go. She laughed already. Like I didn't even say what I was gonna say. I'm having can I just have like a real I'm trying to have a vulnerable moment here and just no, come back on camera. I'm trying to have a real vulnerable moment here, guys. Can you just allow me to have a vulnerable moment real quick? Guys, if I see Raheem Sterling on the pitch, if he comes on as a substitute, I might pull my hair out. I'm gonna have a breakdown, like a mental breakdown. I'm gonna smack my head against the wall or something because I'm done with this guy. With all due respect, we got him for free. Yeah, he was a loan player. I still feel like I got ripped off. They still robbed us somehow, some way, bro. These men still robbed us. Like it's nuts. It's nuts. I'm actually losing the plot, this guy. I've had enough of him. Anytime I see his face, bro, I'm just like, bro, just brother, just go, man. What are you doing? Saudi's calling, brother. Marhaba and all of that business, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? Come on, man. Saudi Airways, man. Saudi Airlines, man. Please.
I mean, if your front three, if your attack doesn't do what it's supposed to, then I could see him putting him on.
He always puts him on. He always puts him on. Always. Like, I'm still trying to figure out what does Nathan Butler Oyedeji need to do to get a game? What does he need to do to get a game? Like, maybe not even a game. Just give him 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Let's just see what he does.
Yeah.
But nah. And he's 22. He's not even like a 17 or 18-year-old. He's 22.
Sterling's 22?
No. Nathan Butler, Yadeji. Like he's
okay.
he's a youngster, but he's 22. He's not even youngster. He's the same age as Saka. I'm sorry, he's a natural striker. Surely we can go out and just put him on. Let's just see what happens. But in the grand scheme of things, he will probably put him on. And I will probably see Sterling tomorrow at some point in the game.
So who's scoring for you?
Ethan Wanyeri.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to 1-0
Mm-hmm.
just to keep it consistent because I predicted 1-0 on the Kura pod. So I'm gonna keep it consistent. I'm gonna go 1-0 to the Arsenal FC. And I'm gonna say the person who scores it is Ethan Wanyeri.
Okay.
It was between him and Trossard. And I'm gonna say Ethan Wanyeri scores it. If not, probably Gabriel from a set piece.
All right.
Because
I would be so sick if you guys scored a set piece on us because you guys have been so poor at them recently. It would I felt sick the first match this season watching that. It a piece of my soul died, I think. So if you guys scored a set piece, I would be livid.
didn't one of the goals against you guys in that first game come off Saliba's bum?
Yes.
That was beautiful, man. Pause. But just the scenes when we were celebrating was beautiful.
It was sick.
Guys, relax. I pre-paused it. It's Ramadan, guys. It's Ramadan. We are all Muslims. Do you know what I mean? Apart from the non-Muslims, but big up to the non-Muslims anyway. I paused it, so let's relax. These men are going crazy. Here we go. Look at this. Yes, exactly, Esteban. It was an ass goal. It was an ass goal, man. It was an ass goal.
For the Asina. Perfect for the Asina.
Here we go. Of course, T would start getting involved. Get a little too excited. It's hard. Yeah, chill out, T, man. You fraud. But yeah, listen. I'm thinking 1-0. Ethan Wanyeri. You're thinking what scores? 1-1.
1-1.
Who scores for you? Who scores for us?
Who I want to score is Cheeto. Who I think will score is Bruno.
Yeah, same.
And then for you, I'm going Nunwary, I think, as well. Mm-hmm. Hassam.
Legend Hassam. By the way, Hassam, man, listen.
Look at Lindelof. Do you hate me?
I
cannot stand Lindelof. He I don't want to talk about it. When he stepped up for that pin, a part of me died then as well. I don't know.
Didn't he miss it?
He did.
Against
for someone we were playing in the FA Cup, I forgot already.
Fulham, that's it.
Fulham, yeah.
Fulham. What a day, man. What a day. La ilaha illallah.
Cheeto hat trick is crazy.
But look at this guy. So this guy,
what a fraud.
This guy is putting out 2-1 Man United. United, I feel it in my veins, bro.
For once in his life.
Do you know how much things this guy's felt in his veins, bro, and none of it's come true, bro. Big up, man.
Yeah, he's just
waffling. Crazy. El Guapo's in dreamland, yeah, akhi. Khoya, Malik.
Inject it. Let's go. Let's go.
Guy, listen, man, I hope that guy doesn't get any goals in his career, man. Wow. That's low. That's a low blow. That's a low blow. And the thing is, wow. You know what, yeah?
Sorry.
Wallah, you know what, yeah? I can't lie. The only ones I have. Let me actually see what I got
another one.
Yeah, that was good. That was good times, man. Good times. Good times. Man. That was actually good times, man. When Havertz was actually scoring up front. Listen, all I'm gonna do, is you know what I mean. Just there we go, man. Just dunk on them, bro.
I apologize. I know it's Ramadan, but
it's all good, man. It's all good. But listen, guys, Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel, guys.
Yes.
Are
you doing a watch along tomorrow?
Unfortunately, yes. I will be doing a watch along.
Make sure you guys tune into that.
Yeah, listen, guys. Watch along tomorrow. We're gonna be doing one. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be great. Do you know what I mean? We're gonna be watching the Arsenal SC. No one's actually going live. No one's going live. Actually, hold on. There we go.
Who's live?
I knew somebody would be live. Flawless is
live.
live.
Of course he's live.
Fraud. This absolute fraud of a human being is live. So guys, smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. I'm sending you guys over to Flawless. I also need you to go into the description, smash the subscribe button for Sky's channel, please. I beg of you. Smash that like button on her latest video and subscribe to her channel. I'm gonna pass you guys over to Flawless. Thank you very much to African Cat for the super chat. Absolute legend. Sky, it has been an absolute pleasure sharing the screen with you. Thank you very much for joining me, guys. We are out of here. Love for the love. This guy is such a piece of shit. Brother, like, can you just give me a break? Can you give me a break, please? Like, please. All right, guys. I will put her channel just in the title.
No. It's fine. Thank you for having me on. I appreciate it.
Listen, big up to everybody who smashed the like button. Big up to everybody who has subscribed. We are out of here, and
Arteta in.
There you are. You're such a fraud, guys. Peace out, man.
Bye.
Peace.